Throughout their careers, NBA players often earn quite a hefty paycheck. Whilst today's stars mostly choose to invest in stocks, real estate is still a profitable and attractive avenue for investment. In addition to being a great investment opportunity, a great house is also a way to bring the finer things in life to your routine. Not to mention, it's also a major flex. Whilst some of the best houses bought by NBA players were bought after retirement, active NBA players are no strangers to luxury living. Here are some active NBA players with luxurious mansions. Let's get right into it. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is an NBA champion and a hero to Raptor fans and the people of Toronto alike. So this might come as a surprise to hear that his best and most luxurious crib is not in Toronto. Instead, he chose to settle in the small town of Wayne, in his home state of Pennsylvania. He acquired the property in 2015 for a whopping $2.75 million. That's a lot of money, but if you're Kyle, it would be less than a tenth of your annual wage. The house is a 6-bedroom English manor home that sits on a property of 4.5 acres. The interior features cathedral ceilings, master suite with a balcony, wine cellar, media room, game room, and a gym. The exterior includes a large swimming pool, a tennis court, an expensive courtyard, lush gardens, and an outdoor kitchen. Impressive to say the least. Steph Curry. Steph Curry is an active legend of the game of basketball and has achieved a lot in his long and illustrious career. This earned him what was at the time the biggest contract in sports history, worth more than $200 million. Add to that his partnership, his countless brand endorsements, and successful investments, it's a safe bet to assume that Curry has a sweet crib. Being a career Golden State Warrior, playing the entirety of his NBA career with the outfit from the San Francisco Bay Area, it is no surprise that Curry's wonder home is in the Bay Area. In 2019, Curry purchased a home in the Bay Area community of Atherton, which is also the wealthiest zip code in the United States. Despite the lack of interior photos, it is a safe bet to assume that the 3-story mansion is luxurious to say the least, as it reportedly cost Curry a whopping $31 million. It is known that the property includes a guest house and a detached garage, and it is speculated that the house is very similar to a 7-bedroom mega mansion in the same gated community. John Wall. John Wall is often branded as an underachiever plagued by injuries, which have kept him out of the 2019 and 2020 NBA seasons. But his flashes of brilliance have earned him some lucrative contracts with the Washington Wizards. Before Wall's most recent contract, worth an astonishing $170 million over 4 years, the biggest contract signed by Wall was worth $80 million. This contract helped him procure an 8-bedroom, 12-bathroom mansion in Potomac, Maryland in 2013. The property set Wall back $4.9 million and boasts a sunken home theater, a 6-car garage, a gym, and a sprawling kitchen. The location's proximity to the nation's capital is sure to have played a part in Wall's decision to buy the house. LeBron James. LeBron James is definitely the most popular and wealthiest active basketball player in the world. His journey through the NBA is that of legend, and his long illustrious career is sprinkled with accolades to match. Therefore, it would only seem fitting for James to have a great house to adorn his many ventures on and off the court. For that, the king doesn't have just one, but 2 super luxury mansions. One in his hometown of Akron, Ohio, which is near Cleveland, and the other in sunny Los Angeles, where he plays for the Lakers. The house in Akron sits on a 7-acre piece of land and is valued at $9.2 million. The residence is also fitted with a bowling alley, a movie theater, a basketball court, and a recording studio for good measure. The 3-time NBA champion stayed in this residence during his second stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers. King James House in Los Angeles is located in the affluent community of Brentwood. It was used as a vacation home by James until his move to the Los Angeles outfit, after which it became his family's permanent residence. It reportedly cost $25 million and is designed with contemporary fittings. The house is also featured in many of James' Instagram videos. Chris Paul. Chris Paul is one of the most elite point guards in the NBA, as showcased by his leadership of the underdog Oklahoma City Thunder in the 2019-2020 NBA season, and has played an integral part in the evolution of the position. His successful career has seen him play for several NBA teams. This has also meant that CP3 has had to buy and sell some great properties in all the cities he has played for. He has sold an $8.5 million house in Bel Air, California, which he had acquired during his stint with the Los Angeles Clippers. More recently, Paul has also listed his mansion in Houston, Texas for sale at $7.5 million, despite the ongoing pandemic. CP3 bought the home during his short but semi-successful stint with the Houston Rockets. But following his surprise trade to the Oklahoma City Thunder, Paul sought to dispose of his multi-million-dollar asset. The impressive property boasts 5 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and a marble kitchen, breakfast nook, library, game room, wine cellar, and movie theater. In addition, 4 of the 5 bedrooms have their own private terrace. Dwight Howard. In the late 2000s, few players in the NBA could hold a candle to Dwight Howard in terms of popularity and ability on the court. During his prime, he won the Defensive Player of the Year award 3 times, led his team to the NBA Finals as a member of the Orlando Magic, and was a bona fide force to be reckoned with. However, his highlights were followed by a steep decline in his form, which was aggravated by the league's shift towards smaller shooters and floor spacing. This forced Howard to become a textbook journeyman, having changed teams 7 times so far. It might still come as a surprise that Howard's best and most expensive residence is located in Atlanta, a city where he played for only a year. The mega mansion reportedly costs $8.8 million and is quite near the epitome of excess. The mansion holds 3 laundry rooms, 5 kitchens, and a 14-car garage. The house also holds his pet snakes, several luxury cars, sporting and pop culture memorabilia. Talk about excess. James Harden. James Harden is statistically one of the best players to have ever played the game. His leadership and consistency for the Rockets after his arrival in 2012 has repute, accolades, and a Supermax contract to top it off. The contract, which made him the highest earning player in the league, is sure to have helped in the purchase and maintenance of his house in Houston. The house is a chic, uber-modern style mansion with all the modern amenities you could think of. It was also tailor-made for Harden's liking and took 3 years to complete. The former league MVP had to pay $10 million to build the mansion, but something tells me that the price wasn't a concern. The beautiful residence was built with meticulous attention to detail and great style, which is hard to miss. Paul George. Paul George is one of the brightest players in the NBA, and his performance last season has consolidated his status as one of the best two-way players in the league. PG-13 is the most intriguing member on this list, as he listed his LA mansion for sale soon after his move to Los Angeles. We can only speculate as to the reasons why he would do that, but there is no room for speculation on just how majestic the place is. To start off, the property is located in the affluent gated community of Hidden Hills, California, whose other members include the likes of the Kardashians, Travis Scott, Drake, and Will Smith, among many others. The entire property is nearly 16,000 square feet and has a full-size basketball court in the backyard. There's also a 4,000 square foot great room, 7 bedrooms, and 9 bathrooms. The most likely reason as to why the LA Clipper might choose to sell the property is that it is financially profitable. But as it always is in the NBA, this is open to speculation. That's our list. Which NBA player do you think has the best house? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more great NBA content.